Wait 1 second, making sure I'm recording. I should be recording now. Okay, hello and welcome back to Minecraft Shepherd's Golden Age, episode 774. Hopefully you are all doing okay today and staying safe. So last episode we were working on destroying the old Dono church, and now we have turned it into a nice little wedding area. Though there is a few, details that need to be added and all that. But I just do not have that on hand right now, so we're going to leave that for the future. And also I'm waiting on all of this grass growing, I tell you. Let's see. Grass takes forever to grow. I learned that the hard way, I tell you. Let's see. Yo, how's it going? Oh, it's a baby with a dagger! It's a baby dagger! I did not expect a baby zombie with a little tiny dagger. You want to die to thorns? Do you want to die to thorns? Okay, die to thorns. Goodbye. I annihilated them with my brain. I love that. Okay. Well, hopefully you've all been... cannot speak to now. Hopefully you've been doing okay today and staying safe. We're just going to continue on where we last left off, and I'll probably just do that there. I think I'll do something like that, maybe. That'll look a little bit nicer. You know what? Relatively okay, I say. Relatively okay. I tell you, for a path. Okay. So we're going to go and scrape that bit there. And yeah, that should work. Okay. So in today's episode, I might as well tell you what we're doing today. We're actually going to be building a pond here. And then we're also going to be working on the road system over there. As I'm still deciding on idea of building a wall. Now you're probably wondering, why would I build a wall in my, plains biome? Well, I started thinking, right, we might actually destroy a lot of this terrain over here, but then it's kind of going to stay, I shall say that. It's kind of just got to stay. I don't know if I'll break this bit, but I think I might break this bit over here. I'll just carve this bit over here a little, go around. I think that would be a good idea, just carve it around. Little cave over here. Well, it's actually not a cave, it's actually a creeper hole from back in the day. I wonder how long ago that was. Got a nice little area. There's Burns' grandfather. Or cousin, who knows. Let's see. Yeah, it would not be bad to break some of this, I would say. Would not be a bad idea. I was thinking about building a little tiny fishing village, but then I'm starting to think, you know what? I could preserve a lot of this hill. And maybe shrink it down just slightly, I tell you. Just slightly. But then it's kind of like a sheep hill, so every sheep is on top of it. Hard decision. Do I take this from the sheep and, just continue on my way, or should I just leave it and give it to the sheep? Hard decision, I tell you. Ooh, string. Could always use some string, I tell you. Let's see. I do have stairs in there. I knew I had stairs in there somewhere, I tell you. Okay. So, I do think we're probably just gonna leave this little bit here. But I was thinking about building a fishing village here. Like a tiny little fishing village over here. That would not be a bad idea. It'd be in the old oak forest. That'd be, we've travelled in this oak forest so many times now, I tell you. It's been so long since I went on a little woodland adventure that we used to do. We used to go through the forests and all that. I don't think we'll go up here, because this is where my son died. I still do wonder, did I actually destroy his grave, or did I keep his grave? Because I've been wondering that for so long, and it's really been bugging me for ages. But I just cannot find the episode that I did find the coordinates on of his grave, and it's so annoying. I even got Barry to send me it a long time ago. I was wondering what that was there. It was a snake. Let's see. You know, just walking through this plains biome, I can tell you from certain events what, you know, certain stuff was. This was either a manticore or that big block golem. You can see a lot of the block golem damage around here. From when it was sucking up all the blocks and the trees and all that. Very annoying, I tell you. Very, very annoying. I remember I thought, you know, maybe one day we'll clear a bunch of these trees and build something out here. But the thing is, right, I have the problem of keeping nostalgia. And I'm probably just gotta keep building over on the other side of the plains biome. A place that I did not really work on too much. And just keep the other side just the same. For a little bit longer. For a little bit longer, I tell you. But as this is the start of the next episode that I was recording, I think I know what I want to do today. As I am supposed to go to the thingy, what do you call it? What do you call it? The desert to gather up some sand. We might as well have a little detour. What's a, you know, Jungle Paradise episode about getting, you know, distracted for like, you know, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, a whole episode? It's happened before, I tell you, it's happened before. I did not mean to get catched on that one block there. Let's see. Always did wonder, you know, when our son died in this forest. If you did not know, we lost Bobby Cloud in this forest. Is that a little mine that I did? It looks so natural. That looks like a mine. No, it's not a mine. That looks so odd there. So odd. It looks so much like, you know, a mine. That's all. Did I go mining here? I don't remember going mining here. I tell you, there's some really nice, you know, builds. I must have went mining here for some trees. Oh, grass bits there. Maybe a creeper blew up, who knows. I remember a long time ago when I was still searching for his body. Well, not body, but, you know, his grave. Not free. Need to remember Nod 3's out here. At this coordinate. Just in case, you know, Nod 2 dies. We have Nod 3 out here. And then Nod 3 dies and Nod 2 still lives. It's got to be here. The reason why I put torches here a little while ago is because I thought this might be the location. Looks like a floating block. I know he died under a tree, but I just can't find what tree it is. You ever had that problem, like you hide something under a tree and then you can't find a certain tree? Like I can tell you back for, you know, what bits of the forest that I've been in. I've walked this path so many times, I tell you. So many times. Let's see, I need to eat some baked potatoes. I go over there, no, it's a panda bear. It's a panda bear. Let's see. I walked this forest so many times, I tell you. Just looking for his grave. I don't know how many times I walked this forest, but I walked this forest so many times. But I always get curious, was that the actual location? Or was it the wrong location and I thought, you know, this is where I broke my son's grave, but it was not. We were so close to the jungle, I tell you. I was got to move him in, he was got to have a, you know, loving, you know, partner. And he was, you know, got to live happily. That never happened. Actually, thought he died originally, and then I found him back at home because he teleported back home because it turned nighttime. I really like this part of the forest. This is quite a nice jungle bit. Quite a nice jungle bit, I tell you. But I remember we were so close to this one area, to this one bit of the jungle. Yeah, it's gotta be here. But the thing is, I saw it was under a tree, but it must have been in this little opening bit. Because I remember you couldn't see it on the map. That's what I will say. You could not see it on the map because it was one of these tall trees. Something like this, I tell you. Well, we just walked through this forest, and you know, this video's just become, you know, history. Me talking about the history of this world. It was under one of these trees that I was talking about my son dying in the forest again. I've did it so many times, just walking through this forest and reliving that one moment of I could have gotten him to safety. We were just that, you know, distance from the jungle. I quite enjoy, you know, finding stuff like this, I tell you. I tell you, just running around in a, you know, landscape, I tell you, it's actually quite fun. Okay. Well, we need to go gather up that sand, but we're not here for the sand in Mass. I saw that was a ship right there, but no, that's not the ship, it's the ship behind it. When I come to Mass, I think, should I really increase the size of this wall? I've always wanted to increase the size of the wall after building it originally, because it's kind of small. I don't know if I will. It's just an idea that I've had for a little while. I thought, you know what, I could increase the size of this wall and it would look so nice. Thing is, I never did put a path up here. I should have really, you know, put some wood up here. Kind of made it look a little bit nicer. Some jungle wood, little path area. Our ships that we're building, we built that one for Pride Month. And I was supposed to build some more, but still we won't build some more. I just ran out of wool. Ran out of wool, I tell you. And I do have that big pillar over there that I need to build. It's going to be bigger than our original pillar that we built of Mass Helden. I realise how empty Mass Helden truly is. When you walk, you know, an area for so long, you realise the little tiny holes and all that it kind of has. You know what, that's what we shall focus on soon. We shall focus on building some houses here. I wanted to actually build like a tiny little bit that hangs over, kind of a little shaded area that you could walk around Mass Helden in. I think that would be a great idea. At least it stops, you know, skin cancer and all that. Remember kids, lotion, is it lotion? Sunscreen, that's it. Sunscreen is good for the skin. Stops, you know, sometimes skin cancer from the sun. You don't want that. Okay. So let's go gather up some sand down south. Is that me? Was that me a while ago? No, that can't be me. That's me. I'm pretty sure. No, that's just a ravine. Where did I start mining? Over here. Yeah, over here. Over here is my sand little mine. There we go. There we go. Head down south. And let's go gather up some sand, I tell you. I should actually go gather up some sandstone. Because I do want to do some builds with some sandstone soon. Look at this. Feather. It's what the mobs used to drop back in the day. Good times, good times. Okay. Well, let's go and start mining out all of this sand, I tell you. It's great, it's great to be back here, I tell you. Can't wait to grab all of this sandstone as well. There's so much sandstone here that I'm going to grab so much of it. I actually want to start using sandstone for the sandstone buildings of Mass Helden. Because I do plan on doing a few of them. So that will be happening soon. We'll head back to Mass Helden very soon. Start working on that, I tell you. I tell you, when I was originally doing Jungle Paradise, I planned on doing like a Desert Paradise as well. There would be Minecraft Jungle Paradise and there would be Minecraft Desert Paradise. But I never got around to doing the Desert Paradise one. I do still plan on doing it. That's what I will say. Do still plan on doing it, I tell you. Let's see. Sorry, that sort of came to mind when I was talking about Mass Helden and all that. We'll see, and it was bugging me for a second. But I still remember, you know, thinking, you know what? We got to do Minecraft Jungle Paradise and we got to do Desert Paradise. And also, just a little bit of history for any of you new here. the original name of Minecraft Jungle Paradise was actually going to be Tropical Paradise, as it was going to take place in tropical craft? Yeah, tropical craft. But that never happened. And so, we stuck to Jungle Paradise. As I felt, if I was in that dimension, it would really cause a little lag, and my PC was not very good at the time. It's a lot better now, I tell you. It's a lot better now. But back then, my PC was not very good, so if I spent my entire time in a dimension, it probably would not go too well. So I thought, you know what, we're probably just gotta stick to the jungle. And so, we stuck to the jungle. And that's how Jungle Paradise came to being. Let's see. It's got some interesting history, I tell you. For any of you who are new to the series, you probably heard me do the story a couple hundred times now. That's how many times I tell it. But you know what? I may be a broken, jukebox sometimes, but I still, I still like to talk about it. Because, history. History of what this series... Hey, I'm trying to do some history here. Yeah. 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 Iron. That's odd. But not unexpected. Fully. I would take the iron. I like iron. We're gathering up so much iron, I tell you, in this series that, you know what? I'll probably have enough iron to do whatever I need with the iron. Hopefully. There we go. Tell you, it's so satisfying just watching all the sand fall. My only, one thing that I really hate is when sand stills in the air, but it glitches, so you cannot go into that one block, because it's so annoying. So annoying, I tell you. Yeah, this is probably enough sand, I tell you. We just cleared out that last little chunk. Well, I guess this is the last little chunk over here. I'll go gather up all of this and then I'll clear that last little chunk there. And then I think we'll head back to the plains biome and then finish off that pond idea that I wanted to do. I tell you, trying to do like a, city build is sometimes quite difficult. I will say that, it's sometimes quite difficult, I tell you. Like, it's not just slapping together a bunch of, houses. You actually have to think about each part of it. And that is what I do constantly, thinking about, how could we make this better? And it's so difficult, I tell you, so difficult. Let's see. I just wanted to say that because, with building Mass Helden, I have to think of, logically, and also the history that I've now created for Mass Helden. We're going to do some lore episodes, I tell you, when we create the lore and then also talk about the lore of Mass Helden. I've only gotten chapter 1 done now. It's going to be like, finding a book in a library kind of, feel. Let's see. We'll talk about the history, we'll, show like some of the sites of where, history took place. And then we'll show the more modern history. Like, it'd be chapter by chapter, we do the history. The one thing that I do want to build is a cathedral. Now, if you don't know what the cathedral is, the cathedral... Sorry, I have an itch on my back there and I could not pull out the pickaxe to go like this. The cathedral is a build that I'm planning on for Mass Helden. And it is supposed to be one of the largest church building, or, one of the largest buildings of Mass Helden. As it's probably going to be... Wait 1 second. Wait 1 second. It's probably going to be quite large, I will say. Take that. Take that, zombie villager. There we go. Yeah, that's not bad. Not bad at all. Oh yeah, where was I? I got lost in my conversation. We were talking about the history of Mass Helden and stuff like that. Well, I want to do like a video specialised on it, kind of like an essay video, but not like an essay video. But more of, a chill, ambient kind of, video on the history. Showing off, the sites of where the history takes place. So that history never took place, as it's kind of just created for this world. If I go more in here, you gotta have to come over. Yep, There we go. Magic, I tell you. Magic. There we go. And let me go and dump all of the sand in our sandbox over here. Really need to get a sandbox, I tell you. Is that a... I was about to say, is that a... You know... Whatever it was, that... Husks. On a manticore there? No. No, it was not. It was just on a little platform. And it was not actually a real one. There we go. It would be cool if you could use these trophies to actually, you know, get the mob to actually get attracted to the sound. Like you play it and then, or you redstone device it, and then they just stick to it. That would be kind of cool for like a farm idea. Okay. Well, I wanted to get like a little strip of sandstone, I tell you, so let's say about that much. Yeah, that's a good strip right there. There we go. And just continue on like that. You know what, it's quite satisfying when you do stuff like this, I tell you. Quite satisfying. Never gets old breaking sandstone super fast, I tell you. Okay, what could we talk about while I'm also doing this? Trying to think of something interesting that we can talk about. Let's see. Well, with mining sandstone, I might as well talk about what we're using sandstone for. And also some other build projects that I want to talk about. So, the sandstone shall be used for mass Halden. That is what I'm going to be using it for the buildings that we're building there. Though some of the buildings require a lot of wood. But some of them are going to be more like apartment buildings, kind of like ancient Istanbul, Constantinople. Whatever one you want to use for it. Let's see, I saw a creeper over there. That's why I'm hurrying. And another build project I wanted to talk about was actually one at home that I want to get round to very soon. Okay, let's head back home. Well, not home, but you know, to Mass Halden. Well, not actually to Mass Halden, I wanted to go to Singy. Let's see, the plains biome, Foxtown. No, I don't want to be here now. That area back there was actually where I was going to do the build project. There we go. There we go. Now, with the sand that we've collected, and also I keep thinking I can do that, but then, no, you can't do that. Ah, our little boat. Our little boat. Still have my fishing rod and all the stuff that we fished last time. I would play jukebox music from here. I should do, you know, more harbour stuff with Mass, well, not Mass Halden. Foxtown, I tell you. I really don't know what kind of idea I would go with it, huh? I need some inspiration, I tell you. Need some inspiration. I think I might patch up the, you know, holes in it, I tell you. Because I feel like, you know, a newer version, or maybe even make it more tighter, huh? Maybe I might make it more tighter. Because I could make a little bit here that, you know, could be where people park their boats. I think that could be, you know, what we use that for. Let's see. It's really hard to, you know, try and find a good idea for that harbour, I tell you. When I originally decided to build it, I had a quite good idea of what I wanted. But, sadly, that idea is, kinda just, you know, drawn. It does not have the many details that I should put in there. Let's see. You know what, I might as well do like a little... little tiny fence bit, kind of like that. Yeah, that's not bad. That was not bad at all. Something like that, maybe? Nah, kinda looks a little bit odd. Kinda looks a little bit odd, I tell you. I might as well just put that there in case I bring a horse here or something else that I need to have a saddle. Well, not saddle. That's super odd. It just goes right into the grass. Okay. Well, let's go and start building this little pond here. There we go. Something like that, maybe. And something like that. There we go. Sorry, I'm trying to think of how this is going while I'm also building it. I tell you. Very hard. Very hard, I tell you. Let's see. You know what? That could be taken out of context. Let's see. Place that there. Place that there. There we go. That looks pretty alright. It's not, 100% natural looking, I tell you. But who cares? Maybe this is made for the wedding area. This is where people take their, wedding photos, I tell you. With the very advanced cameras that I have in my world. With the camera mod. You know what? I still quite enjoy the camera mod. We actually got it back in the hundreds, I think, now. Yeah, it was the hundreds. Let's see. Good times, I tell you. Well, I can chuck that, and I can chuck the corn. I should really start collecting corn, because I could do, cornfields everywhere. It would sound weird, but, cornfields everywhere would be, they're large. And you don't really get many large crops in Minecraft, I tell you. So that's why I would probably go with them. Nah, that doesn't work. And like that. Oops. Did not mean to make a hole back there. Okay, so something like that maybe. Yeah. It's not a bad idea. Kinda looks like an eye, doesn't it? It's like the eyelash that blinks. Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. And then I have these two extra ones, I tell you. Where's the shulker? This is normally my box that I keep random stuff in, I tell you. Let's see. Or andesite. Or andesite. Let's see. I could just do ice. You probably wonder why I'm using ice. It's probably... well, not probably. It's because I just wanted to use it up. But then I also realized I could use it here. Because when you break ice, it's a full block. Boop. Wait 1 second. Go like that. I was just checking something now. There we go. Magic. Magic, I tell you. And there we go. What? It's like reverse Jesus, I tell you. Instead, I make water. see. Break all of this, and I tell you, it's actually quite efficient. I should really do this more often. I really need to rebuild my ice farm that I built so long ago and broke recently. Let's see. I guess that should work. Okay. So should I do sand at the bottom? I guess we might as well. Should really do some flowers around here, I tell you. Like sunflowers or something like that. But then I don't know where the sunflowers are gonna face, I tell you. They'll probably face off in that direction. Like, I like the idea of sunflowers following the sun. And I feel like that's what they should have had in Minecraft. Like, they follow the sun. But they never did that. Apart from, I think in Bedrock, yeah. They did in Bedrock. Long, long time ago. We'll see. I don't even know if that's still a feature in Bedrock. I thought it was a feature. I think it is. But it would be great, you know, to have sunflowers that follow the sun in Minecraft. Not bad. Oops, did not mean to do that. Break that. There we go. That's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Why do I have the strawberries again? Get out of here. Same with you. And put that in my backpack. There we go. That's not actually too bad, I would say. That is not too bad, actually. I will do the entire bottom bit the same. This is going to be quite a deep pond, I tell you. There we go. That never happened. There we go. That's not too bad. Not too bad at all. That's not bad. I think that works. I think that works quite well. Quite well, I tell you. I don't know if I'll keep this little round bit over here. I think it shall do. I'll make it dandelions out, I tell you. There we go. That looks quite nice, I tell you. Looks quite nice. Maybe I should have a little bit in the middle for people to take pictures, I tell you. Nice. That is quite nice. Satisfying, I tell you. And I think that's where we're going to end today's episode. I actually quite enjoy it on the map. Reminds me of an egg. Look at that. Looks like an egg. Kind of a bit, you know, broken egg. Okay. Well, hopefully you did enjoy this. Have a nice day, safe, with a simple, maybe with some rushes because the vitamins, very, very important. And bye, see you next time. Have a nice day, bye bye.